7,000 people.
7,000.
7,000 people gathered over there. It was a demonstration, was sought permission, but till for up to that period, what happened? 200, 300, 400 people were there. They carried out a huge. If your lordship so desires, I have videos with me how they sort of broke open the barricades, moved the barricades, police trying to resist them, everything. Tear gas shells were fired to bring them into under control. 15 police personnel were injured. The deputy commissioner of police was seriously injured. Police vehicles were also damaged. Not only that, the emergency was ransacked. But however, one good thing is the place of occurrence upstairs, which is on the floor, that is untouched, totally protected.
But one thing, normally even if 100 people gather, there is always an intelligence wing with the police. Intelligence wing with the police. In fact, we came across the same issue during Hanuman Jayanti. Because people, threw bricks from the 3rd floor. So therefore, the court commented on saying that unless it was a pre-plan, the bricks could not have been lifted to the 3rd floor, and there should have been movement of vehicles. And there was a serious failure on the intelligence of the state police. If 7,000 people are together, it is very hard to believe that the state police intelligence did not know about
there was supposed to be a demonstration outside, but
why did you grant permission?
Outside, no permission is taken. They just give intimations. No one takes permission.
For all and sundry reasons, you pass a 144 order. When there is so much of commotion is going on, the doctors are on strike, there are demonstrations, you should have cordoned off the entire area.
This was the demonstration which has been conducted, but your lordship knows that evening, or rather that morning, there was a movement, and there was a movement at the night. So, at every place in over Calcutta.
No, if suppose 7,000 people have to come, they can't come walking. They should have been brought by buses or trucks.
There were streams of people.
Exactly.
Various places. There are various processions marching in. But that was supposed to be
absolute failure of state missionaries.
Absolutely.
What happened, that day, they were ready for 500 to 700 people, which was
that sort of force was present over there.
Every day there was 12.
And the force couldn't protect their own men. You say that the policemen were injured.
Policemen were also injured. That is why.
For the reinforcement.
Sorry, state of affairs. And how do you think these doctors will be in a position to work fearlessly?
Well, now it is completely under control, and
we have now deployed all the commando forces and everything is deployed over there, Now, number of arrests have been made. What we have done is now we are taking the entire video footage. A lot of video footage of the incident is available. On the basis of that, we are trying identification of. We have arrested a large number of people. The process is still on. But
these are all things which you are going to do after the incident.
Lordship.
Should not this incident be prevented? What measures were taken? That is what is bothering us. So many emails have been received reporting about various. We don't want to. If we can ask those petitioners to file an affidavit. Some of them are petitioners.
I have my affidavit ready. May I interfere, for a second? I think they will kindly bear with me. At 3 o'clock, this Honorable Court directed handing over the investigation to the CBI. Around 6 o'clock, that information received, I had to rush to the RG Court also, that they are demolishing the place of occurrence. That was the complaint. I had rushed, I had also called up an advocate for the CBI that since the investigation is now under your control, it's your duty. Now, when I reached the spot, yes. Now, when I reached the spot, I found the doctors, agitators, students, they had become so much aggrieved, agitating, then the demolition work was stopped, but a portion of it was demolished, admittedly, after the order of the Honorable High Court.
No.
And
This
then
is not a correct submission, my lord.
Several attempts have
Can
been
I-
made, my lord.
Mr. Banerjee, let me narrate the incidents. If I am wrong, you correct me. I have no quarrel with that. Then, my lord, at the dead of night, when there was, my lord, a demonstration, some sort of spontaneous demonstration pan-India, the women who were gathering, they say the night is ours. At the 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, the Honorable Chief Minister delivered a fiery speech, not only, my lord, targeting the lawyers, I forget about that, and said, you have demonstrated for 3-4 days, now I will start a demonstration. And at the dead of night, hooligans, 40-50 hooligans, maybe 70-80,
Not 7,000.
not 7,000.
Do you like
But they suddenly, my lord, attacked. The first attack, my lord, the place of demonstration by the doctors and students and youths. They demolished the entire Samiana, their stage, everything demolished. Then they entered into the hospital. Police were there, police outpost was there, police outpost was vandalized. I feel sorry to say the Calcutta police was so helpless. They got themselves hide behind the demonstrators so that the attack on the demonstrators be there, demonstrators would save themselves. And they vandalized the emergency ward. They went up to the third floor was the instruction. Third floor means the fourth story, according to us. Fourth story is the place of occurrence. Unfortunately, they misread, then third floor they arrived and demonstrate and demolished a part of it. Thereafter, it appears the police commissioner arrived there. When he was there on spot, still this hangama went on uninterrupted. And the police commissioner says, it's on record, that we had information that this might happen. But what can I do? There are demonstrations throughout the city. And I suffer from lack of logistical support. Look, this is on record video statement of the Commissioner of the Police. But what is happening? Government hospital emergency ward is demolished to the ground. Police outpost demolished to the ground. ENT. But was it not the plan? Was it not the, my lord, if I may use that expression, my lord, the instigation by highest authority? Give them the bad name and kill them.
No. The second portion of your submission, we can't.
I'm just placing, the lordship may not.
On the first, probably, prima facie, it appears to be pre-planned.
Yes.
Otherwise, from what Mr. Banerjee says, on behalf of the state, that 7,000 people, if they have gathered, obviously it is 100% free. Assuming that
this is
15 people have gathered, probably from different angle they would have entered the hospital premises. That is understandable.
But with humility, 7,000 is not the miscreants. We never said that. We are saying, Malad, that mob, Malad, the demonstration swelled to 7,000. Out of which, Malad, as Mr. Banerjee...
What are they demonstrating for? In fact, the Rapid Action Force should have prevented them from at least 1 kilometer before.
Was at that site where the rally was being taken care of. DYFI was putting up that...
No, they have the responsibility, my lord, to differentiate between the mob as well as, my lord, the persons, doctors who are agitating, my lord.
But with your lordship's kind leave,
I will only make a prayer, let the CBI also take up the investigation so far the vandalism is concerned.
Yes.
Because this is a part of...
But furthermore, my lord, I have made a prayer before your lordship, my lord, for deployment of central paramilitary forces. Because the situation is as such, it goes on record that the commissioner says that even after there was information, he was helpless. So considering the failure of the state machinery, my lord, the important essence of it is that, my lord, CBI has taken up the investigation. There is a crime scene in the Arjikar hospital. The police has failed to protect that. In view of such circumstances, my lord, I am humbly beseeching your lordship, my lord. I have also addressed a letter to your lordship via email, my lord, with such tact, my lord. And considering, my lord, the fact that Mr. Bhattacharya was addressing, I had also preferred a CAN application with regard to the crime scene that was being renovated in the name of innovation. Evidences were being wiped out. On the self-same day, I have made a complaint to the CBI authorities, and thereafter, my lord, I sought leave before your
May I
lordship
submit now?
to file a CAN application.
May I submit?
My lord,
A lot of submissions have
My
been
lord,
made.
with your
I
lordship's
thought I
kind
will
leave,
not
my lord,
interrupt
if
anybody,
I
but
may just add
please
to
have
it, my lord, once, if I may just add to it once, my lord, there were letters which have been addressed to the Secretary, Ministry of Home Affairs, Union of India,
yes,
and my lord, the director of CBI,
CBI.
by my lord, the leader of the opposition, in item number 2, my lord. The prayers are, my lord, that this is a continuation. So,
No, we'll
but
But
CBI
similarly, in
is
item number 2.
A very small. In the last occasion, Lordship have observed that there is no complaint has been lodged by the principal and the authority. Millard, on that score, I could not apprise your Lordship. Millard, I have
You file an affidavit.
I am not in a position.
You file an affidavit.
No, I have.
You file an affidavit, sir.
Lodged. I have informed the police and.
You file an affidavit. Sir, you file an affidavit.
Millard, I tell your Lordship the difficult. Millard, Lordship has a person against Mr. Sandeep. Now, there is happened on the Millard other. Millard, a few people gathered in his house and wanted to set the fire. Millard, for that,
Seek police protection, sir.
No, we have already deployed.
even
Because we have made all our prima facie observations. We have also made a prima facie observation that your client is a very powerful person. So therefore, don't worry. Police will give you adequate.
that question doesn't come.
Yes. It does come. It does come.
Yes.
You challenge our order, sir. You challenge our order. You challenge our order. As we have signed, the order has been uploaded. It has to be implemented. Otherwise, we'll take suo motu contempt. If you want to bring on record anything, please file an affidavit. Let us test the correctness of your submission based on affidavit. Let him come and affirm an affidavit here. We will take it up.
Now, may I?
In the meantime, the state is with you. There's no problem. They will post 500 policemen in your house. Nobody can set it on. If you don't trust the state police, please inform the court. We will request the central forces to guard your house.
I am all along with cooperating with the investigation agencies.
We'll see, sir. We'll see. Nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. Let him be peaceful at home. Let him relax for some time.
Well, I believe Mr. Bhattacharya is appearing, Millard.
No.
You are appearing for the doctor. Yes, you file an affidavit.
For the doctor or his family, Milord, we have already taken steps for the court, Milord. The Honorable Single Judge, Milord, we have taken leave to move a matter, Milord, on an urgent basis because, Milord, his entire house was, Milord, he was out, Milord, by a huge mob on the 15th, Milord, intervening night, 14th and 15th.
But you don't require a court order, sir.
No, we require.
No, they will take care.
Unfortunately, they have not. Unfortunately, they have not.
Definitely.
With deepest of respect, Milord, they have not. Now, therefore,
you move the single bench letters.
Yes, may I now submit? I've been trying to submit for some time. First and foremost, may I say that as of now, and I say now, the PO is secure. All these allegations that the PO has been demolished, destroyed, nothing is correct.
Then you file an affidavit.
I can. One more thing, may I just say? As far as the demolition work that happened, that was not anyway, that was not in the PO or anywhere. That is for other room because there was a long-standing demand.
Sir, what was the urgency? Sir?
The urgency is not, I'll tell you, Lord Chippeler, that is that it's a restroom for doctors. That has got nothing to do with the PO. This entire work that is carried on, I say.
All right, you go to any district court complex. Yes. You find out whether the ladies have got restroom. You go to Siliguri. You go to Siliguri, sir.
But
I am not talking off my cuff.
No, I
say this with responsibility.
Yes.
And you are saying you go and visit the restrooms here. What has the PWD done?
Today, when as far as the PO is concerned, the PO is fully secured.
Yes,
when the demolition was carried out was outside, much further away from the PO.
How many patients are there? We'll close down the hospital. We'll shift all the patients to some other government hospital. We'll convince the patient party to cooperate. We'll shift everybody, close the hospital. Close the hospital. How many patients are there? Close the hospital, that will be the best. And all this story is saying that within 12 hours, restroom has to be provided. See the conditions, sir. See the condition in the court premises.
If I'm not, if PO is fully secured, I say it as of now.
We take
Your
Lordship does not want to hear my submission.
We went.
No, we are going to hear the
different
doctor.
No, it's different thing. It's different thing.
Let him hold his patients, Milord. We are on a different.
Dr. Vai, you please file your petition.
He stays in USA. Milord is so much interested in Calcutta affairs. That's not difficult.
Please,
let us.
What?
We know you.
You should first
know you very
understand the agony your fraternity is going through.
Totally. I'm with them.
So
But
we will
not
grant
by
you.
shutting down hospital. What is happening?
Yes, it has to be. Because
only one hospital is
Strike is in the just one. What Supreme Court
no, we will not receive anything. You please file your papers.
This matter on Monday has to be mentioned.
Yes,
To be mentioned.
Leave is
leave is granted to file. Please sign.
Your Lordship,
Yeah.
parallelly a committee may be formed only
of a larger conspiracy, my lord. We have videos, my lord, to prove the contrary also. People moving in drugs, my lord, from Kamarhati and from Howrah.
And the police had given them safe passage.
My lord, the MHA, my lord, the Ministry of Home Affairs is the party respondent, my lord.
What
So
suggestion would be, Milord? Vandalism should also come under the purview of the CBI investigation, as you also directed.
Absolutely.
Because this is related to, Milord, the.
Now, in one of the writ petition, the doctor's body was impleted. Which is that case?
That was in item number 5, my lord.
5. 6 today. 6.
5, 6, 6, 6.
Is anybody representing them?
Let us be served with copies. I'm praying for that. I have not been served with anything.
But he says he is served.
Which one?
335, the doctors have been served through email.
To damage a portion of the 4th floor, and after protests, it appears to have been stopped. To assess the so far as the investigation is concerned, the learned Additional Solicitor General on instruction submits that a special team has been constituted who are proceeding with the matter, and the CBI has also been intimated about the unfortunate incident which took place at the early hours on 15th of August 2024. In our view, the police should place on record the entire sequence of events which ultimately led to the unfortunate incident. That apart, what is more important is that the doctors working in the hospital who are presently presently protesting have to be given adequate protection, or else they would not be in a position to discharge their duties. Though in our earlier order, we had made an appeal to the joint action body of the doctors to reminding them of their pious obligation in treating the patients who come to the government hospital. However, the incident which took place on the early hours on 15th of August 2024 would definitely have an impact on the mindset of the doctors who are presently protesting. In WPAP 335 of 2024, the doctor's body has been impleted and service has been effected through email. We direct the learned advocate for the petitioner to inform the convener or any person responsible, any person who is in charge of the affairs of the joint action group, so that they can be represented before this court on the next hearing date. The CBI is at liberty to visit the hospital premises and make an assessment and proceed with the investigation as they deem appropriate.